Hey, welcome back from spring break. We missed you guys last week. I hope you enjoyed your time off. Thanks for tuning in and watching the Cypress Sports Show, brought to you, of course, by Coach's Corner, your go-to spot before and after the game. I'm Jeff Russell here with Mark Slevcove. Today, we're going to welcome volleyball player Tyler Degener to the program. We'll get an update on spring sports, talk to some more staff and athletes in our Subs and Grubs segment. How well do you know? Coach, coming back from break, the sun is shining. Finally, we have a lot to talk to, a lot to get to. I know there's a big report, and more importantly, schedule where we got going from here on out.
That's right. Spring break is over for us, but it's not over for the rest of the teams in our league. So we still have some scheduling issues, things to adjust, a lot of makeup games still to be played. So there's still a lot of juggling going on as we wind down the seasons, as we wind down the school year with just 4 weeks left or so in the spring sports season. Here's our update on our spring sports. The baseball team ranked 7th in the county, is playing in the National Classic. Today, right now as we record, there's 0-0 in the 4th inning of the semifinals versus El Dorado of that National Classic tournament after victories over Liberty and Foothill. Team is currently 14-4 and 6-0 in league. Softball team finally got to play some games over spring break, and that has continued this week. The girls are now 3-0 in league with the game versus Crean Lutheran coming up on Thursday. Boys volleyball team, they've played 6 games so far in league, and they're just running through it with 4 games left to play. Boys swim and girls swim, they took on Pacifica on Tuesday, and we swept them on all levels. The boys varsity is 1-1 in league, and the girls are 2-0. The track team, some of the members got to travel out to Trabuco Hills over spring break and had great performances. Alan Buong won the high jump with a height of 6'6". He was in here a couple weeks ago talking about his goals for the year, and he's certainly reaching those right now. Aiden Houston placed 2nd in the 400-meter race, and Natalie Paredes finished 4th in the shot put. This week, we're doing a tri-meet at Crean Lutheran with Crean and Kennedy, and that's to make up a meet that was lost because of the weather. Boys golf team opened up league play on Monday versus Kennedy with the victory, and then on Wednesday today, they're traveling to Tustin Ranch to play Crean Lutheran, which is going to be a tough opponent. Boys tennis team is 2-0 in league. They have beat Crean Lutheran on Tuesday 13-5. They got 2 more matches this week versus Tustin and Kennedy as they have some makeup matches going on from previous weather delays. And finally, the badminton team took on the always tough Cerritos High badminton team on Tuesday, and they got a match against Marina coming up on Thursday. And there you go.
Yeah, quite a bit of stuff coming. Lots to look forward to as we get closer to the end of the year. Like I said, we have that sunny weather finally. And you need to get out, check out those games, look at those schedules, and find those games that work in for you, and get out to the fields and support them. With that being said, don't forget to check out our athletes and staff this week, our Subs and Grubs segment. Pretty funny one. How well do you know teachers as track and field athletes? Who do you pick? Here's what they had to say.
We are back with Miss Monero, science teacher Miss Brunet, Miss Escalante, stud shot putter Natalie Paredes from our track team, track athlete, basketball player Jonah Kim. We want to know how well you know our teachers as track and field athletes.
I'm
you ready?
excited. Yep.
Okay, first one. Who would you take in the 100-meter sprint? Iman, Cobley, or Fault?
Oh, Fault looks fast. That's fast one, right? Because 100 meters. Yeah. Okay. Fault. Yes.
I think I would take Iman.
Okay. With 2 hips, 2 new hips and everything.
He's got long legs.
Fault.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Probably Coach Iman. Coach Iman.
Even with the bad hips?
He would smoke everyone.
Okay.
Most likely.
You know, I feel like Coach Paul actually has the burners on him. You know, I think he'd have a really great start. I think he had a good start.
All right. What teachers would make up your 4x100 relay team? You need 4 teachers on your team.
4 teachers. And I have to be in it?
You don't have to.
I don't have to be in it. Okay, so I can just coach them. I would take Russell, Slevcove, like the ends of it, and who would be in the middle? Who's quick? Jenny Park, because she runs every day, right? And then Fenton. She's got the energy to make it all the way. Yeah.
Very good.
I still would pick you. Slevy, Russell, Jeff Russell. I want to pick Dillard. And Hyman,
Okay.
because he was in my 100 dash.
Probably Mr. Fault be the first leg, and then he'd hand off to, let's see, I feel like Ms. Vu, my math teacher. He'd hand off to Ms. Vu, and then I also want to see Mr. Lundberg on the curve, so hand off to Mr. Lundberg on the third leg. Who am I bringing it home? Last leg, important leg. You know, I want to see Miss Taylor, my English teacher. I want to see her bring it home.
All right, what
Very
teacher
good.
would be the best shot putter and discus thrower?
Okay, I know the shot put, the heavy ball. Who could do that? Lundberg, maybe? Yeah, he could do that. And then the discus is frisbee thing. I'm thinking Payne. He's got maybe, yeah, because he's tall and he can, yeah, okay. Payne and Lundberg.
Oh, it's gotta be Lumberg, 100%.
Yeah, it seems to be an easy one.
Feldman comes to mind.
Okay,
Cobley, he knows what he's doing.
I think I just have to go Iman on that.
okay.
Coach Iman.
All right, what track and field event would you put assistant principal Mr. Boardwine in?
Track and field? Oh, I feel like he can jump like far. Is there one that
The
makes
far jump?
Not the thing that goes high, but the one that goes like this.
The long one?
The long one. Yeah.
So we're going with the long jump?
The long jump.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, that's what it's called.
100-meter dash, I guess.
Not on your relay team, but
No, not on my relay team.
Okay,
Is there a
all right.
50-meter dash?
I feel like he might be good at the jump one, where you try to jump the furthest.
the far jump?
Longest jump?
Long jumps?
Long jump, long jump.
Something like that. Run the relays.
Yeah.
I put him in a long jump. I want to see him long jump.
All right. All right, who would be the best long distance runner?
Long distance runner. Who's forever running? I can just only think of Jenny Park because she just runs all the time. So I'm gonna pick her again.
I think Delgado's a runner.
you
I
go.
would pick Delgado,
Okay.
I think.
My sophomore chem teacher, Miss Kim.
Oh man, there's one teacher that runs all the time. Ooh, what's that one teacher that's always running on the track? I'm blanking on her name right now. Miss Park. Miss Park.
Miss Park?
Miss Park, yeah.
Okay. All right, last one. The high jump technique is called the Fosbury flop after Dick Fosbury. If a move was named after you, what would it be called?
The Monera Madness, because it's like, yes, it's an alliteration.
The Brunet oscillating reaction.
The paredes spin.
Nice.
For discus, yeah.
Catastrophic Kim.
Catastrophic Kim.
Flop. I did a race in this museum. It was like fastest start, and the second it went off, I fell right on. I fell on my face.
So just the flop.
Yeah. So if you ask for that video footage, they may have something.
All right, well, funny stuff right there. I got my 4x100 team. We'll ask Slevcove what his is next, but I think my 4x100, I'm going to go with Iman out of the gate, followed by Cobley. Then third leg, going to be a struggle with Lundberg. And then we got to have Crooks bringing it home, shake and bake, baby. Bring it all the way home for the victory. Who you got, Coach, on yours?
If I'm going with the real team, maybe I'll take Delgado and Tweed, who actually run a little bit. But if we're just going to have some fun, I might go with Leptic. He's got a couple bad knees, so that would be fun to watch. Joe Paul's in there for sure. And then I'm going to go with the sneaky pick. I'm going to go with our equipment man, Miguel Soto. I want to see him run 100 yards. And then, let's see, I'm going to go with, let's see if Coach Steiner can still get around the track.
Coach Steiner, good one. I think he can get around. I know he can get around the golf track a little
That's
bit.
right.
I'm not sure about the rest of it. All right, well, today we have boys volleyball player Tyler Degener here. Thanks for being here, Tyler.
Of course, yeah, it's good. be here.
Back again, second time appearance on it. Very cool. Your family has a history as well in athletics here, specifically volleyball. 2 brothers, a sister, all played for Coach Alex. Have you always been interested in volleyball, or was it kind of natural to just follow them as in their path as you kind of grew up?
So I originally played basketball. I played Cypress rec pretty much until I can remember, and then my older siblings started to play. And at first I didn't really want to play. I thought it was just whatever, but it looked fun watching their games, so I just tried it out and fell in love with it. So
Nice.
yeah.
Is it more fun than, say, inner tube water polo during the Centurion games?
How'd that work out today? How'd you guys do?
Dude, I don't know. We started off strong. I wasn't in that first half, but the second half, I mean, we didn't have good defense. That's it.
Yeah, you did have a nice half-court shot to end one of the periods. Well done, but the blue squad took it home over you seniors.
You only lost by 1, right?
Yeah.
No, definitely not one.
Like 1 + 7.
So talk about your volleyball experience and how and what sets volleyball apart from the other sports like basketball that you've played growing up.
I'd say volleyball is probably a lot more team oriented than any other sport. I feel like you have to trust in others a lot more than other sports because, like, for example, basketball, you can have one star and they can pretty much take you a long time, or but volleyball, you have to have a good solid group. I think it's really different to other sports, and you learn to grow with others, I guess, and work with the weak spots and work together as one.
Yeah, it's true, right? In basketball, you can have a one-on-one guy, and he can make plays, and he can keep you in a ball game. But if you're a strong outside hitter, you got to get someone to get you the ball every single possession.
Yeah,
in basketball, you don't need that.
For sure, yeah.
Well, your family playing, as we said, for Coach Alex for a few years, you playing for Coach Alex for a few years. What's the best advice you have received on playing volleyball? And then what advice would you give to others, maybe the lower level players or newcomers to the program about it?
I would say, me personally, I go in like ups and downs a lot. So I think staying confident and just you're gonna have your spots where you're gonna have a few steps back, but those few steps back will eventually get you better. So just keep working hard, and the results won't be in one practice. It'll be in years or weeks, or just get 5% better every practice.
Yeah, so now you're one of the leaders on the team, senior captain. How has that role expanded for you over the course of your 4 years, and what goals do you guys have this year for the remainder of this season?
Being the captain this year, I mean, it's cool. I saw these guys play at Lexington. I saw them play at the lower level, so it's good to have them on my squad now, and I know what it's like what a leader looks like from when I was a freshman coming in and seeing the seniors now. The seniors that were my freshman year and how they were leaders to me and how they helped me be comfortable on the team. This year we have a pretty good squad. We have a lot of players that improved on the off season, so hopefully we can finish taking care of the league, and I think we can go pretty far and stay up for farther than we did last year for sure.
Nice. What position do you normally play on the court?
I'm a right side or opposite. There's 2 other names for that. But yeah, I hit on, if you're facing the net, on the right side.
Is that your favorite spot, and why do you like that spot?
Well, I think people might say it's the easiest spot, but you don't have to do a lot of the passing, which gives you a lot of relief. So you're just blocking and hitting pretty much, and you get to play a lot of defense. So, and one of the stronger hitters on the team for sure.
Can you explain, because after all the years we've been watching, can you explain the rotation? We got a different colored jersey. The libero comes in.
Yes.
And sometimes we got to sub with the officials. Sometimes we could just run in and out. Some people are only front. Some people only serve.
Yes.
As short as you can, as easy as you can for the, how to rotate for dummies book. How do we do that?
All right. So basically there's 6 people that are playing at one time, and then you have your 7th player is your libero with the different jerseys, and there's 6 different rotations. So every time you side out, which is you get a point, and then you give up a point, and then you get that point back, that means you rotate. So it's just, It's kind of hard to explain. It's
Yeah.
just like once you get to know where you're supposed to be, and
You guys know, but for the regular guys,
Yeah.
so the libero comes in right at the beginning of the game, right? Like right away. We haven't even started yet. Sub. We got a sub coming in, which always drives me crazy. Like, how do we have a sub? We haven't even started. Sub comes in usually to serve, right?
yeah. So you have 2 outsides, you have 2 middles, and you have 1 oppo and 1 setter. So the 2 middles, there's always going to be 1 front row and 1 back row at a certain part in rotation. So usually middles don't pass or are not good with ball control. So you have that libero going for the middle that's in back row.
Okay.
So rows 1 through 3, you'll have middle 1, which is going to be in front row, and then like 4 through 6 or 3 through 6, that middle 2 will be front row, and then you put the libero for the back row.
And we've watched Coach Alex enough. We try to find that middle guy in the back that can't pass very well, and then she just calls him out. We're serving to that person
Yeah.
right
On the other
there.
side, yeah.
On the other side.
We always know
we want
that.
that person to receive the serve every time.
Yeah, we always know that. And I know she doesn't block. You know, some coaches do this and they block the number.
Oh, yeah.
And she just says, because she wants the other team to know, hey, I'm coming at you, too. You, right there. We're coming at you to serve.
Yeah.
Right? That'd be like Coach Weber. We would serve Coach Weber every time. He'd have no shot at returning anything. We'd just like, 2, we're going to Weber every time. He's out. I don't know. That's my thought.
That's right. Exactly. What's been the biggest challenge playing volleyball and going to high school, and any challenges that you've had to overcome or balancing things out in your life?
I don't know. So for a club, like as a club aspect, there's tons of players and it's super competitive. So I think for me, just getting that opportunity and finding that court time and getting that exposure for other people to, like other colleges to watch, or I think that's the biggest thing. And just getting on the court and being exposed, because all the high competition pretty much. For high school, it's kind of different because it's just a different aspect because a lot of different people are scattered everywhere. So I think that for me especially is just being sure I'm at the right place and working hard to be on that court for me.
And you want to play in college next year?
Yeah, that's the goal. I hope so. I mean, I'm not decided on where I'm going to go yet, but
Where are we looking? What are we thinking?
I don't know. I can't make a decision yet. I still have some time to find what opportunity or what school fits me best. So.
Cool. All right, well, we've come to the point for the fast action questions. You're used to these after being on before. Don't overthink them. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, indoor or beach volleyball? What do you like better?
Indoor, for sure. A lot easier to move around, and there's more players. And I think it's kind of easier. It's not the sand. You're so slow in the sand, and you don't jump nearly as high.
Yeah. Jump serve or standard serve?
I like to jump serve. I think it's a lot harder to serve receive. Looks better too.
It does look better if you do it right.
Yes, if you do it right, yeah.
All right, knee pads, are they out of style or still useful?
I don't know. I personally would never wear knee pads, but it just depends if you don't want to get you're not technically supposed to dive on your knees. You're supposed to dive on your chest, and then if your legs are up, then you'll just go on your thighs. But so I wouldn't wear knee pads. But if it's your thing, go ahead.
Would Uncle Eric wear knee pads?
Definitely. He would definitely wear knee pads. And arm sleeves, maybe on the elbow pads.
Yeah, I almost put those too, but I haven't seen those as much. But I still see every once in a while the old school knee pads roll out. So, have you ever accidentally hit somebody in the face in the game?
Yeah.
Accidentally?
Yeah.
Accidentally.
Yeah.
And I know it happens on purpose sometimes. What happened after that?
I don't know. It's just, you feel bad, but you got the point for it.
There's that part of like, right? Like, sorry, man, too bad for you. Describe your playing style in one word.
I would say aggressive or physical.
All right. Worst nickname you have ever been given by a teammate?
Probably like Big Red.
Big Red, that's an obvious one, right?
Yeah.
Something
Ginger,
like that.
yeah.
Best comfort food to eat after a victory?
Chipotle burrito.
Burrito.
That was never failed.
Everything on it rolled up. They make it look like it's not going to roll into it, and then all of a sudden you got a burrito. I hear you.
Yeah.
If you could use one word to describe Coach Alex, what would it be and why?
I would say hardcore. I think she wants what's best for us, so she'll do anything to get us to that next level or get us to be working harder or doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would agree with that, right?
Yep.
It's pretty hardcore
Very
at times.
demanding.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again to Tyler for being here today. Thanks to our sponsors, Subs and Grubs and Coach's Corner for supporting the show. Get over to Coach's Corner before and after the game and celebrate. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and YouTube. Get out to the court. Watch this guy play. Thanks again for watching the show, and we'll see you all next week.